Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the buck. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize never get.
Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. On the return, it's Ted Ginn Jr. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
A handoff, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
3rd down.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Here's Brady to throw. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a 1st down.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Forced out to his left. And this is incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Again, it's Brady. They'll set up the screen for Freeman.
Brady.
7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts 28. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. Brady's throw there complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
A gain of 11 on.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. Throwing now is Brady. Able to hit his target Lamb. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the
Get out of 3 for the Saints and 2-0. Emoji happy tears.
2nd and goal now.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Colts 2-yard line.
2nd and 2. They'll look to run.
Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
For a Jags touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Buddy sent the whole stadium.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Escaping the pressure right. Eluding the pressure right.
Prescott on the keeper. Trey Hendrickson on the tackle. No gain on the play. It's now third.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Quarter with the score Jaguars 7, Colts nothing.
On third down, it's Prescott. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, a run for Johnson. Gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A first down carry here for Johnson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
First and goal.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we're looking at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Duke Johnson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win, and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win, and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission, that's their challenge, and you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now, win the game.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Shotgun now for Brady. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. They'll run on first down. It's Johnson fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
It's Johnson, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 28-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Prescott, the open man here, Renfro. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The ball on the 8 still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7.
I should make merch. Emoji happy tears.
Now Prescott. Screen play, Johnson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. This is quick. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Sign me up for a gold medium, 5T, and 1/8 month 1C on the BD shirt.
13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Colts have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Colts 14. Jaguars 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Uh-oh, Lions coming for this, emoji eyes.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And a Jaguar first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Brady. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
I got my money on Colts in the bowl, emoji eyes.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Julio Jones once again the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Now a play fake. Brady. Going deep here for Stills. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
Intended for Kenny Stills. Incomplete.
Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has
All the
got it
BDE merch,
from
emoji cool
55
smile.
yards away. That was never in down. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
Legally boxers or no.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17
I just started this Madden channel, can get some so good and trying to get there.
As we restart things here in the second half with a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something
No
else.
seeing Julio not catch those passes is a joke, haha.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Prescott. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And this is caught. He hits more. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Good for a Colts. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
Across midfield.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he gets this one down to the 24. That one 28 yards on the ground.
But sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy. and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
FN of us LOL.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Brady going to throw. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 40.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 3rd quarter action here.
Just
this regular
fast forward
season
to the
finale.
last 2
This
minutes.
will be 2nd and 10.
This coming down to last possession.
Prescott now. Dumping it off for Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run on 1st down. Johnson, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
On the play. 2nd and
a 3rd quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Flushed out right. Double team, it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David.
Man, I've seen that play a couple of times already.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
My guy would have dropped it
EA
out.
Sports. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
MOT Hacker Tears.
Freeman again. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards, a 1st down. Charles, this one not
This
over
fast
certainly,
stop,
but you set
witness.
the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
A nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
When you run out of diamonds, you gotta follow the record. Come see me at the jewelry
He should know
store.
better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble.
This game
the second it
wild,
was leaving his
emoji
hand.
clinking beer mugs.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
Oop should be thrown it
They
away.
begin the drive with
Laughing
Johnson.
right.
It's
Let
a
me get
7-yard
custom
carry to
fitted
set
for
them
the
up with a
BB
2nd and
Diamond
3.
3.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Again, it's Johnson. And he's got room.
Should be putting Kelsey, king of the north.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. Taking it right down Broadway. A big run there by Johnson. 47 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he takes it in.
Go for two. One Forest Run.
Duke Johnson taking it in. And the Colts add on to their lead.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I
Jimmy.
like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt in the
Hence he
middle.
celebrated into over.
You can't give the guy a skirt steak.
That's true.
First
Filet,
time.
filet, 10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
GGS. Badass color commentary. No celebration here.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. In just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And brought in by the
Emoji
tight end
happy
Cook.
tears. Emoji
After all
happy
that,
tears.
they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. From the gun, Brady. He'll fire deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Brady.
Emoji direct hit.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue. season now, that is 9 sacks for him. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
One score down, here we go.
Julio doesn't he drop them face, emoji man face palming with light skin tone.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Now in desperation.
Looking like the same Stevie.
Inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Wow.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And all the way down inside the 5 of the 4. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Again, it'll be Freeman. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Emoji eyes. Oh man.
They'll try and run. Freeman. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Devontae Freeman with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Jaguars move back within a couple of the lead.
Moment of truth. Oh my, big 2-point coming.
So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for 2. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Off-body go to Julio. Unlike Roman.
Able to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They go to Johnson again. An 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. As they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's a 20th carry for Johnson. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 2, and that's good enough to just about write a finish to this one. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl.
Can't he wait for the rest of YO?
Scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for Indianapolis, it's an 11th win of the year as they'll finish the regular season at 11-5. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, we'll have to see what happens as they're going to finish the year 10-6. And they'll get their shot at playoff football.
Party going up. A champ with the crown.